IGL week number 4. Let's get it. We are up against the Pewter City Sting and Tylenol the God. I believe he has a YouTube channel, so I'll try to link that in the description below if you want to go check out his channel. He's also, I believe I know he did a draft analysis. I'm pretty sure he's uploading his battles, but in any case, we're going up against him. He has a team of urshifu Single Strike, Galarian Darmanitan, Slowbro, Blissey, Mega Manectric, Delmise, Bronzong, Noivern, Rabombi, Typhlosion, and Torterra. So a lot of threats indeed. He's got great speed tiers. 135 Manectric, 123 I believe, Rabombi, maybe 124. 121 Noivern. What else? Then he drops a little bit to 100 Typhlosion, 95 Darmanitan, or 97 Urshifu, 95 Darmanitan, etc. So, basically, a Mega Manectric is better in this league than it would be in like the SPS, for example, because it can use Hidden Power, which makes it much bigger of a threat. Otherwise, I could just bring in Hippowdon every time to that Pokemon. But without further ado, let's look into what I'm bringing. Of course, if I change anything up before the battle, I will do so, and then I'll let you know before, or as I cut to the battle, I'll let you know if I made any changes. So this is the team that I'm rocking out with as of right now. So yeah, we got Mega DNC, Calm Mind, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Psyshock. Mystical Fire is really nice for the Bronzong. He's probably gonna bring Levitate, because I do have a Hippowdon that can really kind of destroy it. Mystical Fire is also nice for like Torterra, Rabombi, Galarian Darmanitan. Basically, if I can set up a Calm Mind, I'm outspeeding Max Speed Typhlosion with this. If I can get up a Calm Mind, we're in a pretty good position because I can Psyshock the Blissey, and I believe it's like a 2-hit KO once I get to +2, so that's going to be nice. And Blissey can't really do too much back other than Seismic Toss, but Seismic Toss? No. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. I don't know what I just... Okay. Anyway, he could bring Scarfed Urshifu and Iron Head me. I gotta watch out for that. Scarfed Galarian Darmanitan could be an issue. But yeah, I feel like just in general, this Pokemon's pretty good here. I don't think he'll bring HP Steel Manectric. I think if anything, HP Steel Typhlosion makes a lot of sense. Maybe HP Steel Noivern, maybe. Delmise can Anchor Shot me, which would be annoying. Slowbro can Scald. So basically, we're just trying to set up and hopefully kind of break through his walls, because that Slowbro Blissey Bronzong core is pretty annoying. So next up we have Hippowdon. Hippowdon's here for Shifu. I can also deal with Bronzong pretty easily with this Pokemon. It's nice for Blissey, I suppose. So we have the Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Slack Off, Whirlwind. This mon actually takes hits better than Skarmory. Like raw physical hits, like Urshifu's Wicked Blow, I take it better than Skarmory with that Hippowdon. If he tries to bulk up on me, I can Whirlwind him out. I can also get up rocks. Let's see, his what is it? His hazard removal is limited to Defog Noivern, Rapid Spin Delmise, and I believe Rabombi gets Defog as well. So unless he brings Delmise, our Stealthhawks are pretty nice as far as we don't have to really defog, because he'll be defogging, getting rid of the rocks that he puts on our side of the field. Anyway, this is basically going to be my check to Urshifu. And hopefully can deal with it pretty, pivot into it, and then maybe, predict switches and double out and whatnot. So next up we have Skarmory. Now, Skarmory is better for Galarian Darmanitan. If he does run Scarfed, which there's a good chance he does, then he'll kind of have to predict either I bring in Skarmory, in which he can Flare Blitz, or bring in Hippowdon, in which he just goes for Icicle Crash, or I go into Rotom Heat. So he doesn't really know what I'm going to do, and that's what this Skarmory is for, kind of. Also, I can kind of deal with Urshifu a little bit better. Like, I want more than one answer to Hippowdon or to Urshifu in case one of them doesn't work. It's not like he might not even bring it, which would be kind of bad because I am prepping for it a good bit. But we got Spikes, Roost, Brave Bird, Taunt on this set. Taunt is nice for Bronzong. If he brings Bronzong, he might just lead with it and try to Iron Defense up on me, so I want to be able to taunt it. I will outspeed it. I can also taunt the Blissey, so that Blissey can't do much. Yeah, yeah, I guess I can taunt the Rabombi if it wants to. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably just Brave Bird the Rabombi, but yeah. This set is to hopefully spike stack against him. He's probably gonna bring some form of hazard removal, but in any case, that's that. We have specially defensive Rotom Heat here. So I want something for Mega Manectric, obviously, because this team does kind of lose to Mega Manectric without Rotom Heat here. If he brings like Hidden Power Water to hit Hippowdon and Rotom Heat, that would be really good for him. But then he's a little bit vulnerable to if I bring Jigolge, which I didn't, but because I didn't want to like over prep for that Pokemon. But I don't know. He might bring HP Water, but that would kind of suck actually. I'm gonna look at this team a little bit more, but yeah, I mean I should be able to still take it pretty well. I am max speed F, and if he doesn't bring Torterra, I basically deal with I can just kind of Volt Switch around this team pretty easily, as long as that Mega Manectric has Mega Evolved. If it hasn't Mega Evolved, it is immune to the Volt Switch. I believe it is going to boost, because he got Lightning Rod, it could boost his special attack. Yeah, that could be annoying. So we're going to have to look out for that, but everything else is pretty self-explanatory, I think. Then we got Weavile. Choice Banded Weavile is nice here, because I have Lash Out there in case he brings in Mega Manectric to get the Intimidate off. I don't really need Low Kick. I might change Lash Out to Low Kick, but yeah, just nice Choice Banded damage. Deals with Slowbro, Blissey, Bronzong pretty well. And I don't want to run an SD set because he does have a few Scarf options. Like Urshifu is a Scarfed option, Darmanitan Galarian is Darmanitan Galar is just definitely an option to be choice scarfed. Typhlosion could definitely be scarfed if he brings it, so we have to run almost max speed, Tal Speed Rabombi, because it's so fast. So yeah, just hoping to break through things. Last but not least, we have Mienshao. Choice Scarf Mienshao. Hopefully we can deal some damage with this Pokemon. It's pretty good against my opponent's team. I'm outspeeding Urshifu, I'm outspeeding Typhlosion. I can close combat, I can U-turn, I can knock off, and I can Rock Slide. Rock Slide's great for Noivern and Typhlosion, I guess, but mainly Noivern and Rabombi. I can kind of just U-turn out. This has kind of been this Pokemon has kind of been like my standard lead off, which is nice. If he leads Mega Manectric, I might just want to switch and not go for U-turn, depending. I mean, just because I don't know if I'll want to reveal that I'm Scarfed that early on, but I suppose it's pretty obvious. Yeah, I guess that's it for the team. Again, I might switch some things around. Sylvia Electric might actually be a better option than Rotom Heat, but we'll take a look at things like that as we go along. So, oh, by the way, I made a change in my team. Active this week, I switched Empoleon for Mantine. I know it's another flying type, but like it's fine. So I'm gonna use it more than Empoleon probably. So if I ever really do use it. Anyway, that's going to be that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna cut to the battle, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we are in the battle. As you can see, my opponent brought Galarian Darmanitan, Rabombi, Urshifu, Mega Manectric, Slowbro, and Blissey. So he did not bring Typhlosion, Torterra, Delmise, Noivern, or Bronzong. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of expected Bronzong over Slowbro, but everything else seems pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. I guess he could have the defog on Rabombi, but that's about his only hazard removal. As far as hazard setters, he's got Stealth Rocks on Blissey and Sticky Webs on Rabombi. Hazards, like I did like 2 mocks with this team, and hazards were like a big thing. Like I was able to keep hazards off my opponent's off my side of the field, but also keep them on their side of the field, mainly with the taunt on Skarmory, which kind of just stops Blissey and Bronzong, and to an extent Rabombi, because it can't really hit me really hard. So thinking about leads, I think I'm going to lead Rotom because his potential leads are probably Scarfed Darm, Sticky Webs Rabombi, Mega Manectric, maybe Slowbro. So I think Rotom Heat is really good against a lot of those. So We're going to go ahead and start the battle right now. As I'm going to lead with Rotom. He leads with Rabombi, which is good because I can get it like a slow Volt Switch off. As he goes into Blissey, I guess fearing the overheat, and I go for the Volt Switch. That's nice. I was kind of expecting like a Sticky Web there, but I guess he didn't want to sacrifice his Rabombi that turn. Also, I did forget to nickname my mons. I was gonna do like Deontay was gonna be Queen, and then all other fives are gonna be like Hippowdon would be Subject 1, Skarmory would be Subject 2, etc. So anyway, I get Mienshao in against Blissey, and then I'm able to U-turn. I see that by the calc that Slowbro is fully defensive. I brought in Weavile there. He didn't have Rocky Helmet or Leftover, so I was kind of fearing he'd be like Culberberry, and then he'd stay in and then go for Scald and get a burn on me, which would be annoying. But he actually just ends up sacking Blissey. Kind of surprised he did that. I thought he'd switch into Ribombee, seeing how much the knockoff did, because it was an obvious banded Weavile at that point. And you know, seeing the Ribombee set later, you'll understand why I'm saying that. But yeah, a few turns go by. I just go into Manectric here, or I go into Hippowdon against Manectric because I didn't know really what this model wanted to do. I wanted to get a little bit of information on it. So I guess for Flamethrower there. On the Weavile, I think. I don't quite remember. I get up Rocks though. And here I'm just going to go for Earthquake because it looks like Earthquake's doing like 40 to 45%, but it does 19%. So that's showing me that he's basically fully physically defensive. He has a red card, which is really cool. I'm guessing it was there for the Weavile, but at the same time, he didn't switch it, and he didn't switch the Ribombee into the Weavile, like with the Blissey there. So I'm able to go into Skarmory, and still Moonblast does 26%, which is just a lot. So that's unfortunate, but I am going to, I believe, just go for, oh, I double out. Okay. I think I was predicting like a U-turn from Ribombee. That was probably the most uncomfortable I was in this matchup, was in that kind of situation with the Ribombee right there. But now I'm just kind of able to get back momentum as he goes for the Thunderbolt against Rotom, which I thought was interesting. I thought he was going to Volt Switch, but he Volt Switches there, gets in Bitch Slap as I'm able to Volt Switch on him. So Mienshao comes out. I am Scarfed. I'm just going to click U-turn because I know he's going to switch. He can't risk the Darmanitan this I guess early in the game, because like Scarf Darmanitan is a huge threat to me. So I get in Deancey. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Moon. No, not the Moon. Yes, the Moonblast. Sorry, I knew he wasn't. I would have outsped the Ribombee because in order to take that Earthquake that well, it had to have like no speed investment. So I'm able to basically knock out Slowbro. Anytime I'm in against Ribombee with Deancey, I'll get a kill from now on. So here I'm just going to sack Hippowdon because it's my least valuable thing on the team at this point. Now it does deal with Manectric pretty easily, but on the off chance he like crits me twice, I don't want to lose to that somehow. And Rotom Heat's still pretty decent against Darmanitan as well because it resisted Stab, which is nice. I'm going to Weavile here, and I'm just going to fire off a Triple Axle. I had Lash Out specifically for the Manectric switch in, but felt like Triple Axle was more safe in case Ribombee when it came in. He does end up dodging the Triple Axle, which is unfortunate. I just go for it again. I was actually predicting him to predict my Rotom because he did have Flamethrower, but I'm like, it's so obvious that I switch into Rotom. And even if he kills me there, that's kind of okay with me because I can just bring in Rotom Heat or Mienshao or a few different things. So now he goes into Manectric. I'm going to switch into Rotom here, and he's going to go for the Volt Switch, which is fine. Now he goes into urshifu. Now this is a little bit tricky because I don't know what set this thing is. It could be a little bit troublesome if he has Bulk Up. At the same time, if he has Bulk Up, he is not Scarfed, which means my Deancey will outspeed. So he goes for Close Combat here, and he has the Life Orb. So now we know that. He goes for the Drain Punch here to get back a little bit of health. It's ultimately not going to really matter, as I can just bring in Deancey and click the Moonblast. And at this point, there's nothing that can take this hit. So I'm just going to kill off the Urshifu. And then Darmanitan is going to come in. I can actually take an Iso Crash. If he goes for Earthquake, it's a different story. But I do end up taking it. No flinch, so I do get the Moonblast off, knock out Darmanitan. And then just to save differential, I guess, I'm going to switch into Rotom because I've seen 3 of this mon's moves, and the last move really can't beat me, whatever it is. So I'm gonna just stay in here. I go for pain split in case he ends up dodging an overheat. Then I can still take another hit. I know it's a little bit, annoying, I'm sure, for him, but I just wanted to make sure I preserved the 4-0 because differential might matter in the end. So I get the win there. I think the biggest part of this win was I was able to knock out Blissey and Slowbro fairly early. Like those were the first 2 kills in the game, which was pretty nice, right? I think, unless Hippowdon died before Slowbro, I'm not actually I'm not too sure. But anyway, yeah, getting rid of Blissey and Slowbro was huge because that core is really annoying. I feel like my team was pretty well equipped to deal with it. I think Slowbro could have been a bigger issue if he just let Rabambi die that turn instead of switching into Slowbro. I feel like Slowbro could have been a bigger issue, but I think it's fair that he was sacking that because he didn't know that my Rotom was like not offensive at that point, probably. So like I could have been max HP, max special attack, and done a lot of damage to Slowbro. But I really was only doing 56 to 60, like 55 to 65% to that Slowbro, even on a max HP, max defense set. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be the game. My opponent's YouTube channel will be linked in the description. I don't know if he's uploading. I know he did a draft analysis. I don't know if he's uploading the battles yet though, but go check him out anyway. Good game to him. I don't know who we face next week, but yeah, we're 3-1 with I don't quite know the differential. Let me think here. I think we're +8. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but not right now. Not yet. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.